Welcome to my new craft room tour. Let's get started. And here is a very quick kind of overview. It's not the tidiest it could ever be, but this is pretty much it. So, this I think is probably the fourth craft room tour I have ever done, as I have moved a number of times. So we'll just get in and get started. I don't have as much room as I had in my last room because I have moved, like I said, and I've had to put more things in here, namely that, and I think that chrome unit there, and that chrome unit there. They were all in other areas of my previous house, and now I've had to put them in here because there aren't enough spaces. So this is an apothecary chest, but I'm not really using it for anything crafty. It's just got lots of other bits and pieces and paperwork and things in, as does this kind of chrome unit here. So a little paperwork, laminator, printer. I don't, as you can probably see, have a huge amount of floor space because I have two puppies to actually put this ironing board up and keep it up. So I just figured I'd leave it flat but put it along the top of the apothecary. This unit you may have seen before from previous has all my stamps and things in it. I've not really done anything with that. Moving on here, this is also a new unit. This actually used to be in my mum's business, but I commandeered it because I kind of want to use it for papers and things, but I haven't actually gone through that in any way to clear it out and get it sorted for me. So there's just the little flowers on there, Cuddlebug, the unit that I got from IKEA, the Alex drawers, which is just exactly the same. Everything in there is the same as before. Buttons. I have this magnetic board here that I want to put up, and then I bought some of these so I could either put buttons and things in it. I need to get some more of them though, rather than just having them in that little tray, because I'm afraid of, you know, knocking it or the dogs knocking it and everything going flying. So I'd rather have them encased in something like this. Then I have this little thing which I got from the US. It's supposed to be a jewelry holder or an organizer. It's like got 80 pockets in it, and this is from the Container Store. And I figured I was going to maybe use it for something here in the craft room, but I haven't quite decided yet. I might actually just use it for my own jewelry and things like that. I also got these, there's three, they're like over the door sort of shoe organizers, and what I wanted to do is use one of these in here for putting punches and things like that in. I've seen people do that in other room tours, so I thought it was a good idea, so I'll probably try and do that too. So this shelf is basically just like empty boxes of my Cuddlebug, camera equipment, you know, iPods, cameras, all that kind of thing. This is my camera bag. Oh, these are the little canvas bags that I just recently got to decorate those up. The rest of this stuff up here is other things that I have made or I'm gonna start doing projects with. And pretty much all of these things up here is stuff that I tend to take to doing, like, you know, for craft shows and things like that. I've only done one craft show, but I wanted to kind of keep everything sort of all together so I could do them, you know, fairly easily and a little bit more regularly. And the box of sweets is just for the stall, not for me to eat. All these glass things here, these were like candle holders or things like that. And I'm gonna like decorate those up too. And maybe also this Nutella bottle. So then over here we have the big IKEA unit, the Expedit 5x5, and that is pretty much the same as before. I have gotten rid of some of the things that were on there and put things that could have been on there from other shelves into it. So this is pretty much all like pattern paper. This is all 12 by 12, and I've organized these kind of like, focus, come on, focus, there we go, by color. So pinks, blues, browns, grays, etc. So I have some blank empty ones, and it does kind of need a bit of a tidy up, but we'll do that soon enough. That is all jewelry stuff. Come on, camera. That is all jewelry stuff. Those two. What is that? Decopatch kind of stuff. All the duct tape that I just bought is down there. Acrylic paints and canvases. I still need to organize these guys. They're just kind of having a party up there at the moment. Some of my punches. That did have my Bose CD player, but that has moved into the living room now. Just some old paperwork and things. Paper pads. More paper, and this is the stuff that I want to put in those drawers that I had, because this little box thingy is starting to fall apart. What have we got here? Some Fimo things, more stamps, embroidery floss, and little bits and pieces. Some old Avon stock that I had, card blanks. These are some stamps that I've actually, you know, stamped out and started to colour, and then the little basket at the back is scraps. What else have we got down here? This is just all rubbishy things, and I have an empty cube. New thing that I have in here is this rail with these plastic cups. These are from IKEA. God, you gotta love IKEA. I just did, you may have seen previously, I just had the blue. But I went and saw that they also had red, so I bought some more red, and I wanted to get rid of the blue. But when I started transferring all my Copics and everything over, I figured, well, maybe I should separate them out into their actual colour families, like that. And then I realised I didn't have enough red, so I had to keep using the blue. And I only had one rail available, so I may go and get another one to put these other ones in there. So these are all Copics too, and then this is a tub of coloured Sharpies. So that is that, and I have a candle for if it gets a little bit smelly or whatever in here with the dogs, and some just little quotes and little bits and pieces there. This is actually also from IKEA, and it's basically a storage box that would fit inside one of the Expedit units. Because it's a nice all white colour, I figured I would also use it for taking photos and using it as a photo box. So that is what that is there for, hence the light right above it. Then we have the desk, which is pretty much the same as before. Everything's all kind of in the same places and whatever, so don't really need to go through that. Over here, mind the doggies. This is my sort of sewing table. I have just got the sewing machine out. I need to put that clock up on the wall because it's annoying me. And at the moment, this whole side of the room is a bit of a mess. It needs sort of reorganizing and figuring out where everything's going to go. I would like to put the shelf up, but I'm not entirely sure where yet, and so now it's just kind of sitting there like it did in the other rooms. So I have more punches over here, and because they're all kind of spread out, that's kind of why you wanted to use that shoe organizer thing. That box there is just full of old memorabilia things that I wanted to keep. These are all cheer trophies, Christmas decorations, things like that. So this is my little sewing basket, a bunch of felt and wadding and old fabrics, a luggage trolley, more wadding. What is in that box? Oh, that is more like videos of my old cheer stuff. That's the box for my sewing machine. That has got acrylic nail stuff in it, and so does that. Old magazines, and there's Kilner jars that I haven't used yet. And then, oops, I also got these two storage bins. These were from Dunelm Mill, and they were reduced after Christmas. These were in the Christmas sale. I got about 10 of these, but most of them are actually in my bedroom for storage, but I had a couple of spare, so I figured I would use these probably on the shelves for probably the fabrics and things like that. So yeah, chair, and then doggy bed, camera tripod, and then a TV for like watching videos or, you know, hooking up the camera, that kind of thing. Those are some old style sort of scrapbooks where you just kind of pile everything into the one. It's not anything like the newer sort of style scrapbooking, I guess, where, you know, you fancy things up and choose separate photos and whatever. So yeah, so there you go. That is it, and that goes out into the hallway of the house. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! I also got some Prismacolor pencil, but anyway, it's really, well, maybe that one's a bit better, but